This place, Q, used to be an old factory for tool making, which is quincaillerie in French. And we were looking for a space to be able to explore materials, to live self-sufficiently, to do our own thing in the countryside. And we came across this spot and said yes to it immediately because it's got 4 hectares of land. It's in its own valley, so it's got running water. It's got stone buildings and it's got a lot of shed buildings, character,
history.
It's got, not only has it got river, but it's got water sources that are obviously feeding into the river. So food and shelter would be our main topics, I think, really, if you wanted to boil it down to something. Food being necessary for energy, obviously. And I've been vegan for 27, 28 years. For me it was very important that the site was at the very least vegetarian, and that anything else that comes from animals that's consumed is consumed consciously, so it comes from a good source. But aside from that, it's also a question of energy. It's a question of local, or buying local, no packaging, so because packaging comes from oil, and even the non-oil packaging is still energy you're using.
I think the big problem in this day and age is the loss of any connectiveness with what's out there. You know, if you make your own chair, you know you made your own chair and you sit on your own chair. You are connected and you appreciate it. Now, when you go and buy something, you just go there, it doesn't look right anymore, you throw it away. There's a lot of problems involved in losing your connection to what you make, and especially with food, it's absurd.
For us, it's also about if we want to not be part of the monetary system out there, you need to grow your own food. You need to, or at least you need to find, either you barter something with people who grow food. So we make connections with people who have stuff that we don't have. We kind of try and figure out what have we got that we can then exchange with them.
Yeah, food is a big important connection to the land you live on. I like to do that a lot, making situations very uncomfortable, because I think that there's a lot of spirituality that you can find in discomfort. And discomfort also pushes you to change things. So when you're comfortable, it's comfortable. You stay the way it is. You have to get out of your comfort zone to get to know yourself, to get to know other people, to have some confrontation. Push yourself. So every time you go, okay, I know how to do this now, but I'm gonna do it completely different. So I'm gonna restart and rethink it. That initiates patterns in your brain and your body, and you use muscles that you never used because you have to do it otherwise.
What is happiness?
Overrated.
A fallacy. Contentment.
We go for contentment.
There is no happiness unless you have sadness. Yeah, there's no light without darkness.
I think what people mean by happiness is this little butterfly in your stomach sometimes.
I think if we're healthy and we're fed well and we slept well, and I was going to say the sun is shining, but it's Normandy, so too much to ask. And the dogs are content and the chickens are chuckling. I think all that's success. Yeah. Success.